Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Season 5 of Spellslingers. We did it! We're on 5 total seasons of playing Magic the Gathering with my nerd friends. In this season, we're going to be getting the chance to play the Guilds of Ravnica set. As of the recording of this, no one has gotten the chance to see the cards yet, so it's a treat for myself and my guest to be the first to look at Guilds of Ravnica. You've seen 2 color combinations before, but Guilds of Ravnica focuses on 5 important 2-color combos that we'll be exploring throughout the season. And it is my delight to introduce our very first guest to kick things off. It's Joey Graceffa!
Hello there! Hi, I'm Joey Graceffa, and I am a YouTuber, an author, and a creator.
Hey, Joey, dude, how are you doing, man?
I'm fabulous. Thank you so much for having me. I feel so honored to be the first one here.
You're the tone setter. Everything you say, that's the baseline.
Thank goodness I've been practicing every single day this week.
I know, like, there's a lot of things that you're doing that are subtle but important that I think our other guests are going to have to measure up to, such as the straw.
Oh,
this is amazing.
Classy as always.
And while you're going for the straw, what's that I see? Oh, on the fingernails.
Oh, these little things.
I know. I mean, I like to have chewed mine and like hacked mine up. Whenever you think of the stereotypic, oh, it's a big YouTuber or social media personality, you imagine this like big, loud, bombastic personality. And Joey is like that cat that just wants to sit at the other end of the sofa quietly and just be with you. Now, I'm curious, talk to me a little bit about your history playing Magic.
Well, I've always been big into fantasy. I have always loved collecting cards growing up, but I never played them. So I've never played Magic. I've seen my friends play it before, but this is going to be my first time playing. I'm so excited.
So we're going to choose the decks pseudo-randomly.
Okay.
And by that I mean there's some pre-built decks that are represented on this wheel, showing which colors you're going to be playing as. You see the 5 major guilds from Ravnica that are returning in Guilds of Ravnica. There's even some, you know, other wacky 3-color and even a 5-color deck.
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
That sounds intense. But I'm vibing the green because green's my favorite color, and
nice.
I like being healthy, and that kind of looks like broccoli. So I'm hoping that I get the broccoli deck.
Yeah. All right, well, let us first turn on the Wheel of Fate with a 1, 2, 3, Wheel of Fate, go! Yes!
Wow!
On point.
Magical!
God, this is a well-oiled machine right out the gate. Feel free to touch, spin, and release.
All right. Come on, broccoli!
Oh my God, that's the most amazing battle cry.
So I absolutely love this combination. You know, it's a little bit of sweet and a little bit of sour, so I feel like it's going to be a good deck.
You're going to be playing a red-blue deck, or a Is-It deck is the name of the guild. A guild is just the specific name for a 2-color combination. So this is going to be kind of use the blue to kind of keep me under control for a little bit and then try to quickly burn me down with the reds.
Okay.
Okay, so he's playing blue-red, and I know I'm supposed to be upset because it's blue, but I really started playing Magic a ton around Return to Ravnica. So now that it's Guilds of Ravnica, I'm just excited to see what the cards are. I want to show you some fancy tech. I knew this was going to be important to you. Check out your Is-It guild logo. Look at that. Ooh.
Wow.
Yes.
It's like a dragon in an egg.
So I'm going to now spin. Let's see what we get. Ah, it's good to be back. Ooh! Or maybe, I've never actually played a 5-color deck except when I was in 12th grade. 12 years. Jesus Christ almighty. There's probably some weird theme to it. I'm not really sure what my strengths or weaknesses are because I could have any of the cards, but given that it's Ravnica, I think it's something gate-based. Now here's the fun part. We're gonna use a little VFX magic. You're gonna strike a pose, and when you strike the pose, we're going to summon a deck for you to play with.
Okay.
Before we do that, hey, Wheel of Fate, you can go ahead. We're done with you. Just turn you off. That's great. Get ready to strike a pose.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Yes.
It's like magic. Wow.
You know, every time someone uses that joke, it catches me off guard. Every single time.
I'm not the first to use that joke.
You're definitely the top 3. So what we're going to do now is we're going to draw out 7 cards. I believe that these are pre-shuffled.
Ooh, I want to go there. That looks like such a fun place to be. So I'm a huge fan of anything fantasy, so just looking at the cards is just sparking so much imagination. Like I'm literally like seeing the cards like move and like the story behind like what the scene is.
We're going to look through our first 7 cards and decide if we want to keep this 7 or if it's not a good draw, you can just shuffle and redraw.
No, I'll keep mine. I like mine.
So my opening hand has 2 enchantments to let me draw using gates, and I got a whole bunch of gates. Still don't really know what the deck's about, but I'm going to get to draw a whole bunch of cards, and I have all the tools I need. All right, so what we're going to do now is roll to see who goes first. So we're going to take a dice. Whoever's the high roll gets to go first. All right, I got a 3.
1?
Well, I got a 3. Victory with 3. I will go first. Yes! I'm so
1.
sick.
That is, you know what? That's a good sign. This is a good sign, getting the least possible number.
Yeah, that's right. It's all uphill from here because you've rolled the 1 already.
Yes. Okay.
Good luck. Have fun. Well, I'm going to do the first thing, which is to play a Dimir Guildgate, which can give me blue or black mana and comes into play tapped. All right, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to copy
draw
you.
at the start of your
turn. Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Oh, gorgeous. I'm going to copy what you did, and I'm going to place a land card.
All right. I'm assuming you're done, so I'm just going to take my turn. I'm one of those impatient players who's like, oh yeah, gotta untap this. All right, well, yeah, I guess I'll play the Boros Guildgate. Boros Guildgate is the same as the Dimir Guildgate, except this makes red and white. All right, we've just finished turn 2. We've played a gate, and on turn 3, I'm thinking we put a gate down.
Alrighty. Oh my. Now, he is not cute, but I'll save him for later. Let's see, shall we? Okay, I'm going to play... Okay, so I'm going to spend a blue and a red to bring out my Queen League Guildmage. Be prepared for her witchcraft and wizardry. All right, so I'm the first one to put a creature out on the field. I put out the League Guildmage, and she has 2 abilities. You can either draw a card, or you can duplicate a spell.
All right, I'll just slowly play out. Guildgates. All right, I have a Schlesny Guildgate. It is the same thing as always, but it's green and white this time. Joey, my turn's done. I want you to enjoy this wonderful turn 3.
I'm going to place down a mountain to give me, you know, a little extra red mana.
Very well.
Okay. I'm bringing out my creature. His name is Gutter Snipe. Okay, so I've got the Gutter Snipe out, and basically anytime that I cast a spell, I'm hurting him for 2 damage.
See, I know how I know how this sort of deck works. We're gonna figure out what's happening here.
Well.
Yeah, no, I know it's not my turn yet. I was getting excited.
Guildmage is coming for your wig, so I hope you have some wig glue down, because he just snatched you for 2 health.
All right, I'm gonna go to 18. As a balding man, that is so sweet of him to suggest that this is a wig. Oh my God, I know, because it looks like there's so much hair still up there, I know. Thanks, Joe, you can have my wig any day you want. So I'm gonna play the forest, and because I am concerned about these creatures, and I know the blue decks have a lot of counter spells, I'm going to cast Deafening Clarion, which says Deafening Clarion deals 3 damage to each creature. So I'm gonna deal 3 damage to this, 3 damage to this, and I hate to say this, but I'm throwing your art in the gutter. It is super easy for an Izzet player to just kill the opponent with just 1 Gutter Snipe. I mean, hell, Joey could just counter and remove threats and never attack for the rest of the game, and the Gutter Snipe guarantees he'll eventually win. So I'm gonna Clarion right now.
I don't like you very much after that one, but that's okay.
You just don't sound that adversarial to me. You just seem like you're in a good mood, frankly.
I'm bringing out a Murmuring Mystic. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 Bluebird Illusion creature token with flying. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good.
Dude, the Bird Maker? Oh yeah, dude, this is like a vending machine for birds.
So I'm just hoping right now that he has no cards in his hand that could possibly kill my Murmuring Mystic, because this is my 1 chance of winning this game.
I'm gonna do a little maneuver here, Joey.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna play the Guild Summit, which costs 3, and it says when Guild Summit enters the battlefield, you may tap any number of untapped gates you control and draw a card for each gate tapped this way. I will skillfully use the Guild Summit to use my gates to draw probably more gates. Maybe I have a deck that consists of only gates. So I'm gonna tap this gate to draw a card.
Oh.
Yay. And then, because I haven't played a land this turn, Golgari Guildgate, look at that.
Gorgeous. That's like my favorite color. I love tealish green.
And the upside down spire. Oh, the upside down clock tower. Wow. Sick. Look at me, I'm drooling talking about it. Oh my God, I'm salivating at the power trip that I get due to the art in the game. But the reason I'm playing this is not just because it's good to play land, but the enchantment says whenever a gate enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card.
Oh, what the heck? I think I got a little too comfortable with all his gates that he had out on the field because he just placed a card that allows him to draw a card for every gate that he has. So he's gonna be moving through his deck real quick.
And I am done with my turn, it's all you.
I'm going to spend 2 blue and a red Z. I honestly can't even say this guy's name.
Oh my God, I want to hear you.
Quasi-duplicate. So I draw a card and it's quasi-duplicate. And the moment I read that card, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am going to be the bird king. So because I use a sorcery, I create a little birdie-lin spears.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to duplicate my Murmuring Mystic, so I have 2 Murmuring Mystics, and I'm going to create the largest bird army Magic the Gathering has ever seen.
So what's the best way to, you know, here's what I'm thinking. Any of this little junk over here, any of this dross, just pick one thing up. Dude, why not?
Yes, the Birdman.
Yeah, why not? No, I mean, this guy clearly both cannot fly and clearly creates birds.
So,
I mean, look at the model.
All right. My Murmuring Mystic man is going to attack you, so be prepared.
All right.
Just 1 damage.
All right, so I'm gonna be poked in the face for 1. All right, so he's gonna get double the birds, but I've just drawn my 2 gargoyles, so I think I'm gonna do a pretty simple play. I'm going to play Circuitous Route, which is sorcery for 4, and it says search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and/or gate cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. So I'm going to put this here.
You are full of land.
So which gates do I want?
So is Sean gonna play anything but gates this game, or is that all he's got?
So I'm gonna shuffle this up real fast. And because I'm putting out 1, 2 gates like this, I then get to draw 2 because of this enchantment.
Oh my goodness.
Now I'm playing a lot of stuff and drawing a lot of stuff. I have not actually played any creatures or any threats.
No.
Or really done anything.
You're stockpiling up for a war. I feel it coming.
I'm collecting lots of land.
Well, I'm collecting birds.
To each his own.
Oh my God, I'm like the king of the sky and you're the king of the land right now.
1, 2. All right, so it's the end of my turn. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to discard a card.
He literally has so many cards in his hand that he has to discard a card. Imagine the privilege.
I just don't think I need this. I just really don't think. I mean, maybe this is a newbie thing to do, but I think it's the right thing to do. I just don't think I need a second guild summit. I'm just gonna go ahead and chuck that away. Your genius pal Day9 has figured it out. I gotta discard a card, so I'm gonna discard the one that lets me draw cards. Ah, pretty smart, man, huh?
Okay, so I'm going to spend 3 mountaintops for a direct current.
Okay.
Which does 2 damage to you.
All right, I will go from 17 to 15. And hey, how many birds are you gonna get right now?
Oh, yes. So because of that, I will get 2 more birds.
You literally have a stack of birds now. Man, we went to Costco and we got you a flatbed of birds.
You knew.
Oh, yes, of course, man. We would never want to stilt you on birds.
Thank you.
It is not the Geek and Sundry way.
I'm going to attack you with these 3 because I believe these 3 are ready. So I'll attack you for 3 damage.
Yeah, I like this. I like this guy. Look at him. He's getting tapped clearly.
Yes.
So I'm going down to 12. Going to 12.
Okay, Sean. Please keep drawing gate cards or bad cards, whatever you want. Just no creatures, please.
And I'm going to play a little basic creature.
I'm shook.
This is a Grappling Sundew. It's a 0/4 that says Defender and Reach. So it can block things with flying, but it doesn't deal any damage, so it can't kill any birds.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 6 on a Gatekeeper Gargoyle that is a flying 3/3, and it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each gate you control. So
oh my
1, 2, 3,
goodness.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so he's finally come to play. A 10/10 card. Are you kidding me?
So it is now a 10/10 flyer. And that's it. I'm done with my turn. It is all you, Joey.
Come on. I need something good. Oh, please, please, please. I just need a good card, please. Oh.
Damn it. I don't want inquisitive, I don't want enthusiastic noises. I want that despondent, those pains, those aches. It sounds like you pulled a muscle, man. That's what I want to hear.
Okay, I'm just not going to do anything.
At all for your whole turn?
I mean, I drew a card.
Dude, that's the sort of stuff that always makes me so anxious when there's a red-blue player that has like a board of mana unused. All right, so I am going to play another Gatekeeper Gargoyle.
Oh, come on.
So I'm gonna put on another +7/+7 there. I'm going to attack for 10 with my Gatekeeper Gargoyle.
Hold on. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to use my Sonic Assault, which requires 2 red and 1 blue.
What does that say?
Basically, tap target creature. I'm tapping that so he can attack.
So before combat, you tap it, yep. I'm honestly pretty surprised and impressed that Joey is tapping my creature right before the combat phase, because that's normally not something that, you know, players pretty new would do, so.
And he takes 2 damage? Oh, to you, take 2 damage.
I take 2 damage, okay.
Yes. And because I used an instant spell, I get 2 more birdies. And another bird and another bird. Do I have to feed these birds?
All right, very well. Well, I'm going to play Glaive of the Guild Pact, which is an artifact equipment that costs 2. So I can pay 3 to equip it to a creature, and the equipped creature has +1/+0 for each gate I control.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, I didn't build this deck.
So you could literally kill me in 1 swipe.
My pile of cards is getting pretty gross. I have 2 10/10 flyers. I now have an artifact equipment that will give one of these flyers a whole bunch more damage and vigilance, but I can't do anything with it this turn. I'm gonna have to wait next turn to do stuff with it. So I now pass the turn to you.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, I'm actually going...
Those are my least favorite words to hear in a live Magic game, especially with a smile.
Really? Because that's my favorite thing to say.
All right.
Okay, get ready for this. So because I still have some extra mana, and I have another one of these jump starts,
okay,
I'm going to use 1 blue, 1 red, and another red. He unfortunately goes into exile for that, but...
Oh, you also have to discard a card.
I'll discard this guy.
So, okay, who are you pinging with the... What's the name of that spell? Sonic Assault?
Sonic Assault to this guy right there. The scary guy.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, you take 2 damage, but because I used another instant, I get another 2 little birdieland spears.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome Spellslingers. Welcome, Spellslingers. Only now am I actually starting to count my health and his bird count. It was at 3 birds just a second ago.
Let me draw a card. Ooh, that's fun. Well, honestly, I feel like I should just, like, you know, not play this out too long for you.
Yeah, I like that you're reading the new card like you can kill me right now.
Yeah,
you're like,
so
what does this do?
I think I'm gonna attack you with everything I got.
Why did I not pay attention to life? Why? Why? I was like well above 10. That's like so fine against aggro decks. All I needed to do was just take 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Caca! Come on, everyone, let's go get him!
The giggles of someone playing blue for the first time.
Here we go!
The glee.
Wow! Oh my god, you literally have an entire flock coming to you right now. Dodge it. Oh wait, you can't. Uh-oh. Birds are coming to get ya.
You're a modern day Alfred Hitchcock.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna say to you, Joey, good game.
I won?
Yeah, no, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can block 1 thing. 9 minus 1 is oftentimes 8, unfortunately.
I got you down to 0.
And it's kind of hard to come back when you're at 0 health.
You know, like, I want to feel bad for, you know, swooping in on Sean and pecking his eyeballs out, but you know what? I'm just so happy I won.
I actually am curious how this deck wins. Because I think it's just these
By
kinds
that.
Of I think it is.
So terrifying.
Oh yeah, it actually runs 4 of these Gatekeeper Gargoyles. Those seem like the big things. I think it's.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of extra little cutesy tech cards, but I mean, the Deafening Clarion is like the big kill all the small dudes card. And maybe I used it too early. Maybe not. Maybe it's just my deck. You know what? I absolve myself of all responsibility. It was the deck.
Right.
How can I be held accountable? It's not my deck.
Right.
Either way, well played.
Yes. GG.
It's great to be back. I successfully got pecked to death by 1/1s in the air, and now I'm starting the season off 0-1. But that's okay, because the fact of the matter is we're getting the first chance to look at the brand new Guild of Ravnica set, so for me, as a lifelong Magic player, it's always fun to play with new toys. Thanks for watching this inaugural episode of Season 5! And good luck in your games of Magic. May you draw well.